Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see New York against Boston. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. So the New York starting five. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Bol. Then there's Carter. And it's Irving in at the point guard. And for the Celtics, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum out there with Horford, and it's Holiday in at point. Here's Irving, following the basket by Al Horford.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Takes a step back, Tatum, and that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. There's the triple. Rebound, Boston.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And here's Tatum for three. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Irving. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving when he's on. It is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
Brown, no good. Up top, Tatum, defended by Carter. Tatum's shot is off. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for New York. New York, no good that time either.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And here's Brown outside. New York, no good that time either. It's White on the wing, defended by Carter. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
Walton checked in for Abdul-Jabbar.
At the line for two shots.
And both free throws good for White.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Irving with it, now guarded by Tatum. And Bol wide open. He shoots, hits the three-point bomb.
You got to appreciate Kyrie Irving's court awareness. Outstanding, finding open teammates.
Tatum against Bol. The 17-footer. Tatum's shot is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now Tatum following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Tatum's shot is off.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Celtics making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Jamison's checked in. Now here is Carter. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Bol. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bol's got 6.
Wow, don't see the quick trigger out of Bol very often, but it was on display there.
White the pass to Brown. White looking around. Fires the 3. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by White.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Bol. And again, New York with the triple.
For somebody like Bol to easily knock down 3s, that's like having a cheat code.
And Holiday kicks to Brown. White dishes to Holiday. Passes it to Brown. Lets it go from 14. Buries the jump shot. 5 points in the game.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly, the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
Irving attacking. Here's Bol. Off target with his three. Bol has been the guy making things happen for New York. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down three. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I would like to highlight two guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Marc Gasol is out there with Walton. Then there's Kidd. Then it's Randall. And it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. Fires from 18. It's rebounded by New York. No doubt, Craig, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player. And this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
Hey, you got to know the scouting report. Tatum is always looking to attack. I mean, he's great at drawing contact on his way to the rim.
Celtics making a switch here. Tillman's checked in. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for New York. It's Brown with the drive and finished off by Brown.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
Pass to Tillman. Here's Walsh. He's defended by Randall, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
When he comes in there with that tomahawk, that's just too much force.
Tell you what, fellas, you cannot throw it down any harder than that. That was a rim rattler.
The pass to Tillman, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Both teams deciding to change it up. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Screen by Bol. Irving passes to Bol. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
I like seeing Bol be aggressive inside and not allowing physical defense to bother his shot.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Holiday against Carter. Back to Holiday. Puts the move on, and again it's Boston converting.
One of the more complete players in the league, Holiday with the nice jumper.
Here's Bol, and it's Bol slamming it down.
That was a vicious slam from Bol. Love seeing him throw it down with that kind of power.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. There's 1:26 left in the first half. And Bol sends it back. And again, it's New York.
And once Bol gets going, catches fire, he stays with it, which is bad news for the opponent.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. Boston making some changes. Hauser's checked in, and Jaylen Brown subbed in for Jason Tatum. Brown against Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Horford. And 1:01 left in the first half, and the shot goes in. Horford's got his second basket.
Horford being opportunistic there and getting busy pounding that glass.
Bol a screen on Holiday. And it's Irving missing. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. They trail by 1. And it's Brown missing. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Brown with the bounce pass. Bol dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Lays it up off the glass. And New York leads by 3.
Well, you got to bring more energy than this. Abdul-Jabbar isn't easily going to be thrown off by a little contact. Abdul-Jabbar is not going to be thrown off much by a little contact.
And that's a foul called on Bol. That is his first foul of the game. Brissett has checked in for Boston. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Carries it from three-point range. Brissett's got it all tied up now for Boston.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
Irving drives in. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. And again, New York with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New York leads by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from Bol.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Horford is out there with Tatum, and it's Holiday in at the point. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer, for a time, the richest in NBA history.
Yeah, you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
It'll go, and the New York leaders cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Brown.
Strong and explosive Jaylen Brown is a tough matchup in the painted area.
Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Outside Holiday. The kick out to Tatum. And the 3 off target.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Bol finds Carter. And again, New York with the triple.
I think you got to be up on Carter all the time before the catch.
Brown against Brown. Lets it go from deep. And Bol pulls it down. New York leading by 7. With the drive. And it's blocked by Brown.
And that's what active hands on D gets you. Brown got just enough of that.
Oh! Wow, my goodness.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Derek White. Irving passes to Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And New York making a change here. Walton's checked in.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
Cornett can't get it to go. New York calls timeout. Julius Randle's checked in for New York.
Number 30. Julius Randle.
New York leading by 7. Out to Carter and taken away by Brown. Inside. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Brown. Holiday's got his second bucket.
So many different ways that Holiday can beat you because he's got great length and size for a guard, and that allows him not to be afraid to mix it up inside.
And it's Brown missing. And Horford will bring it up for Boston. Here's Tatum, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Randle.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style, showing off his dunking ability right there.
Carter dishes to Walton, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Oh, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
The Celtics making a switch here.
Jaden Springer.
Boston trails by 3. Passes it to Cornette. Here's Springer for the tie. And that's collected by Bill Walton. It's Randle with the drive. Here's Walton. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 8th assist in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's Irving, and Irving throws it down.
He's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
Puts up a deep 3, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's New York holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. We've got Kidd. Walton is out there with Antoine Jamison. Then it's Kareem, and it's Carter in at the 2 spot. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Really hard to slow Tatum down on his drive because he's relentless. I mean, he's going to finish whether somebody's in his way or not. This guy's a load offensively to deal with.
Drops in the tray.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
For the 3. A shot by Pritchard, no good. New York leading by 11. And Kidd with the stuff.
And no finger roll that time. Kidd goes to the iron and hammers it home.
And so it's Boston with it. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And he has not been on his game here. He is forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
A different look for New York. Jokic, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Gay comes in for Walton. And it's Josh Hart in for Vince Carter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. White against Hart. Brown outside. Will it go? It's rebounded by New York.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Jokic kicks to Jamison. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. And New York leads by 18.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
So it's the Celtics now. Pass to Brown. Over Gay. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
To the middle, knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. So Boston ends up going with the new group. And then for New York, Gasol's checked in for Jokic. Walton comes in for Antoine Jamison. And Randall subbed in for Rudy Gay. The pass to Walsh. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's New York. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Randall, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Right wing. Here's Walsh. Converts on the jumper for the easy two.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Over in the corner, Randall. Nailed from three-point land.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kid gets the bucket.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Walsh. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Julius Randle picks one up.
First personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line. Walsh. At the line.
Good on the second free throw. And so here is New York. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And here is Kidd. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right, but with the